Hello, I'm Sip Mendez. Welcome to Sip's Wood Chips. And this is part 2 of the segmented bowl project. In this video, I'll show you how I took the rings that I made and assembled and sanded in the first video and prepared the blank for turning. So what I want to do right now is I need to mount this. This is going to be the bottom part of my bowl. And I'm going to hot glue it to a piece of scrap so that I can cut the dovetail into the bottom of my bowl. So my hot glue has been warming up here. And I'm just going to put a circle around here and just a little bit across the middle. And I drew, with my compass, I drew a circle to help me line that up. Then from a hand screw, I'm going to put that in here and tighten that slightly. Put a little pressure on it and we'll let that set up for a couple of minutes. So to cut my dovetail, I need to set my calipers to 52 millimeters, which is a little bit over 2, which is right around 2 inches. Okay. And I'm going to run this across. I'm only going to touch one side to make a little scratch. And when that scratch lines up with the other side, then I know I'm in the right place. That seems to be right about there. And that should be right. 52 millimeters is just outside of that circle that I cut. Okay, so I have my face shield on, and I'm starting with a 1/8 inch parting tool. Now, I only need to cut in about 1/8 of an inch. This little part here I'm going to leave, but I'm going to make a little centering mark in it so that if I want to mount it on my lathe again, I know exactly where the center is, and I probably will come back and turn the foot. Okay. So maybe I should work on the foot first. And the foot, so I'll cut this a little deeper. Let's check it. Okay, I need to make it just a little bit bigger, but I can do that with my skew chisel with my skew. Okay, my jaws should fit in there just fine. So I've been chewing this up a little bit here, and that's pretty flat right there. And I'm using just regular Titebond that most people use. And I'll put that Titebond on here. I'll put a little bit on this plate also. Never have too much glue, I don't believe. So I said I was going to line this up so they're staggered. Okay. Look in here. It'll help me center it. Bring up my block. Ram. Looks like I'm going to have to do this more by sight than anything else. Okay. Make sure my notches are altered. Okay, so lock my ram down and put a little pressure on it. Now I don't need a whole lot of pressure. Well, my blanks have been drying for over an hour now, and they should be pretty well set up. So I got a little bit of sludgy wet glue in here, so I'll take that off. Just getting that all wet and stuff. Okay. So I'm going to take a 3/4 inch round nose and chew it up a little bit. So that gives me an idea of how well my seams are, and they look like they're pretty good. I don't see any gaps in them. Now I'm going to true this one up a little bit, make sure it's flat, and get rid of the paint. I got just a little bit there. I'll use that big skew and see how that works out. I need to take off a little bit on the outside edges. Still a little bit on the outside edges. And that looks flat enough. That looks flat enough for the next one. That concludes the second video. All the other rings are attached in the same manner, using the same process. In the next video, I'll show you how I turned the blank and sanded and finished the bowl.